Hi, this is Kent Libbey, General Manager, Digital Services, SiliconANGLE Media. And I'm going to do a quick walkthrough on how to get started with VideoClipper, our proprietary cloud-based software that makes it quick and easy to find, create, and share snackable clips from long-form videos without any special video editing skills or tools. So the way we do that is by synchronizing a highly accurate transcript with the video. So I'm going to use an example of a video that we recently did with Michael Dell to show you how it works. I'm just going to go ahead and hover over the thumbnail on the home page of VideoClipper, click on it, and you'll see right away that synchronized transcript that I mentioned a second ago with a video. So wherever I am on the transcript, if I were to jump to the words, "Hey, always great to be with you guys," that's where the video will play.
Hey, always great to be with you guys. All right, so I got to ask you, because
likewise, if I were to jump to the end of the video, the transcript will automatically sync to that point.
Great opportunities ahead, education.
So, synchronized transcript. I'm going to go ahead and pause this for a second and highlight a couple of other things. Notice on the left-hand side, you'll see these green dots. Those are some points in the video, or the transcript, I should say, that some artificial intelligence thinks would be the most interesting parts of the transcript. Now, it's not a perfect science at the moment, but it does give you some good solid hints. If you want those hints to go away, you can always just click on this green button at the top here. It comes and goes. But let's just go through the first couple and see what we have here. I'm going to go ahead and play the video again.
So we're optimistic for the future. Special guest Michael Dell, Chairman, CEO of Dell Technologies.
So here's Michael Dell talking about the entrepreneurial spirit of Dell Technologies.
Innovation and risk-taking, into a now $91 billion.
And here he is talking about explosion of data, which looks like a really good quote. Now, if I wanted to make a clip out of that quote, all I have to do is, beginning at the start of the passage I want to make the clip of, which is, well, data's always been the center, and I'm going to go to, go down the passage here. Now notice what happened as soon as I started to highlight this little black button pops up, and it actually shows the duration of the clip I'm about to make. In this case, 29 seconds, that's perfect. I like my clips nice and short, about a half a minute ideally. Okay, so there's my passage, and all I have to do is hover over this, it turns green, and click it to clip it, all right? So now I'm almost to the point of having my first clip. Now, the only thing that's standing between me and the clip is adding a title here, which I'll do in a second, but even before I do that, I can preview it. And what I expect in the preview is for Michael Dell to start by saying, well, data's been at the center, and finish with, given all these technologies. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this preview button here.
Well, data's always been at the center.
There he is starting at that point, and I can see the end of the clip here. I'm just going to manually go to the end.
Organizations have to reimagine themselves given all these technologies. And
okay, that's just about perfect. Now, if I wanted to, I can use this fine-tune button here to add or subtract a second or even a tenth of a second to the beginning or the end of that clip, but there's no need in this case. So I'm just going to go ahead and cancel that out. Now, all I have to do to create my clip is to add a title. And I'm going to entitle this clip, "A Tsunami of Data is Forcing Companies to Reimagine Themselves." Okay, great. Now that I've added my title, all I have to do is click on this green button here, Create Clip, and now I've made my first clip. Now, two things happen as quickly as I click that green button. Number one, you'll see at the top here, a background process is happening where an MP4, a new derivative file, is being created based on the start and stop points of that video. The other thing that happened instantaneously, actually, is if I were to click on the share function here, you can see there's a new web page that is dedicated to this clip. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and you can see what that looks like.
It has always been at the center of.
So again, this is kind of the transcript synchronized with the video. This is actually a read-only version, so this is something that is available to the public, can be shared anywhere, is also crawlable by search engines.
And that combined with the computing power,
so somebody landing on this page can see the points in the video that I wanted to emphasize, and we'll just go to the end of that clip and replay. But they can also go ahead and look at the rest of the video if that's what they want to do.
Hello and welcome back to theCUBE's live coverage here.
And they can even search on the video. So they can put in word cloud, and you can see that there are 21 instances of the word cloud in this video.
Stay tuned. VMworld's coming.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pause that, go back to VideoClipper, and already an MP4 has been created, and I can preview this MP4 by clicking on this download MP4 button, and notice when I play this that the transcript of the clip itself has actually been burned onto the video. So if I wanted to share a clip that I just created using the MP4 video, then I would click on share and then click on share with MP4 with subtitles. And as soon as I do that, two things are going to happen simultaneously. One is that the contents of the title and any tags that I might have added are going to be copied to my system clipboard. And the other thing that's going to happen is the MP4 that was just created in the background is going to download to my hard drive, which makes it easy to put a post up on Twitter, on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, any social network. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on this Share MP4 with Subtitles. And there it is downloading. I'm going to go to Twitter and go ahead and put out a tweet. So I'm just going to hold down Command V for paste. Notice that the title of the video or the clip that I just created is there by default. I'm going to add a video. And I'm just going to go ahead and click on that. Sometimes Twitter will trim it. In this case, because it's a very short clip, it's not required, but sometimes you have to manually extend it to make sure you get everything in there. And go ahead and just tweet that out. Give it a second or two for Twitter to catch up. Okay, so the tweet has been sent, and I can see my new tweets here, and there it is. So the title, the link to the permalink page, and it's playing in line on my Twitter feed.
Computer science that allows us to
it will start and stop exactly where I asked it to. All right, so those are the basics. And there's a whole lot more to VideoClipper, but those are the basics for getting started with VideoClipper. If you want to explore things like search or clip lists, which are compilations of clips from one or more videos, you can do that. You can also use the help menu or the how-to guide by clicking on your profile image and clicking on how to. That's it for now. Thank you for your attention.